There we go. There is so much information, you guys, online about this story, about this young girl, that I wanted to give y'all the facts only. Okay. So, this is a trusted resource, you guys. Okay. So, this is for someone who's wondering who is Naziyah Harris? What's going on? Who is this little girl? I got it for you right here. So, again, like I said, this is a missing 13-year-old young girl from Detroit, Michigan, and they've had the pretrial already in January. There was lots of people that testified, so there was lots of information that we were able to obtain from there. But I'm not going to overwhelm you guys here. I just wanted to give you guys just a gist of what we're dealing with, who's involved, or who's a witness, or just anything that I found was relevant in bringing somebody up to speed that is not familiar with this case. So the trial hasn't started. I'm not sure if the trial is going to start March 7th, which is the next court date. I don't know if that's the trial date or if it'll be additional motions that happen in this case. But Jarvis Butts, who is the man that's been charged with unaliving Naziyah, appeared in court in January, a couple of weeks ago. And that's kind of how the case began getting a lot of traction online. The pretrial was streamed, and so many people picked up on the case there and learned all about Naziyah. Now, locally, I believe in Detroit, of course, they knew a lot about Naziyah. There's local bloggers that have been involved for the entire time, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But excuse me, pretty much the pretrial just let us in on a lot of things that was going on with that child, with her family, etc. So this is going to be a quick video, I believe. um, but mainly just so someone who has no information on this case can get an understanding of what's going on. And we're going to jump right on in here. So, like I said, facts only, you guys. So, Naziah's favorite color, according to her brother, is pink. And we've been seeing a lot of purple hearts going around. Per her brother, her favorite color is actually pink. So I decided to do some pink hearts here to show some love to Naziyah. Now, this is Naziyah. Very beautiful young lady here. This missing child, it's not an ad, but it's on the Missing Child website. You can go see it for yourself with the number here, the Missing Child poster. This is her. These is recent photos of her. And then this is Naziyah on her Instagram page. 5-star Zaza. Got two Z's on that second za there. She's a very beautiful young girl. She was very active on social media. She has multiple pages. She has what's it called? Instagram. She has TikToks. I believe since the pretrial, or maybe even before, her TikToks have been deleted. However, her Instagram is still there. She's very active. So once you get through with this, if you are a beginner and you want to learn more about her, you can check out her Instagram page here, 5-star Zaza. Like I said, she's a beautiful young lady. She loves to dance and do her TikToks like a lot of these kids. So that's Naziyah Harris. And then here we have Jarvis Butts. This is the guy that has been charged with her unaliving, as well as many other SA charges. This is a recent picture of him. He's cut his hair. He wore a mask for the pretrial hearing. I did hear him say in one of his phone calls to King, who you'll learn about, or Cordell Wright is his name, that he was like in quarantine. So he had a mask on the entire time in court. So this is Jarvis Butts. A little bit about him. This SA is not new for him. He um did time for this previously. He did a significant amount of time for SA, and he also has previous gun charges. So he was already a felon, um, and he already had an SA background, and he's currently incarcerated. When Naziyah went missing, Jarvis Butts was due to turn himself in on that date. However, that date was pushed back some. So he had a little bit more time. Now, he was turning himself in for an unrelated charge. It was a weapons charge he was turning himself in for, and he was due to get out of prison in December. So he was going to do about a year for a weapon charge. That is until he then was charged with Naziyah's unaliving. Now, Naziyah went missing January 9th, 2024. So a little bit over a year ago. And Jarvis Butts was not charged with the unaliving until late 2024, fall of 2024. Okay. And that was after some investigation and discovery. So he was already in jail, and he thought he was going to be getting out. He could have been counting down his time to get out. And then he was smacked with additional charges for not only Naziyah, but for other SA cases unrelated to this. Uh, there was like someone that he had a previous relationship, and he SA'd their daughter and gave them uh, venereal. He gave them I don't know if I can say it on YouTube, a disease, a STD. Um, and he was charged with additional SA as well. So while he was in there for that gun charge, he got hit with additional charges, and we'll see what happens from there. And so you're wondering, how did Naziyah meet this guy? By the way, Jarvis is 42 years old. Naziyah again is 13. Jarvis came into Naziyah's life because her aunt here, Shannon, had 5 beautiful kids by him. Their oldest child is about 11. I think, yeah, she's 11 years old, and they have a very small baby too. This picture was posted in 2023, as you will see if you go to her Facebook. This picture was posted in 2023. So these kids are a little bit older now, but nonetheless, they have 5 beautiful children together. And Shannon is Naziyah's aunt on her mom's side. So she spends a lot of time with Shannon. The family spends a lot of time together. Um, Shannon and her children ended up moving in. And so all of these people, excluding Jarvis, live together. So Naziyah, Shannon, and her children moved in with Naziyah's grandmother. Naziyah's grandmother has had custody of Naziyah along with her brother. Naziyah's mom has 2 children, which is Naziyah and Vari. So again, Jarvis came into Naziyah's aunt. Jarvis came into Naziyah's life through her aunt Shannon. So he's her baby daddy. They weren't married, and that's how she knows him. All right, so this is Naziyah's grandmother, Annette. She's her guardian as well. Like I said, she lived with her grandmother. And this is Annette pictured here in the middle with her twin daughters. This is Shannon, who I just mentioned, who has the 5 children with Jarvis. And this is Marquita. You can tell they're twins. They look just alike. So it's Shannon, Marquita, and Annette. Notice here, Naziyah's mom is not in this picture. Per Naziyah's grandmother, she testified in court that it's an estranged relationship with Naziyah's mom due to personal reasons. which we can get into deeper, but I don't think that's important at this time. Just know that Naziyah's grandmother is her guardian, and this is who Naziyah and her brother lived with. And this daughter, Shannon, and her children moved in, which introduced Jarvis Butts into Naziyah's life. So you're probably wondering, where's Naziyah's parents? Naziyah's father is pictured here, Mervyn Jennings. And here's Naziyah's mother. She goes by the name of Lady. Naziyah's father is no longer with us. He's passed away. However, he was alive. So he did know his daughter was missing. And according to Click on Detroit, he was out searching for his daughter and trying to bring awareness to the situation and doing everything he possibly could to bring his daughter home. Now, her father, excuse me, did state to another source that he was married, and so him and Naziyah's mom's relationship was not like a solid relationship. He was married and he did not want his wife to know what he had going on. So he agreed to sign over his rights to Naziyah's grandmother. Um, so he was not in her life when she was here. Her mother, like I said, she had personal battles. And so both parents weren't in her life full time. However, Naziyah's mom did come visit her and her brother periodically at their grandmother's house while she was, trying to get herself together or just doing whatever she was doing. But I just shared this with you because a lot of people are going to wonder, where's her parents? Well, this is that. Like I said, Click on Detroit did have a sit down with him, and her mom does not want lots of attention right now. She's dealing with her own things.
Do you feel like
All right, so like I said, Naziyah has a brother. This is his Instagram for those of you who like to check out Instagrams. This is his Instagram. He goes by Vari. On Instagram is tweak out Vari underscore. And that is a zero instead of a O. It's tweak out Vari. And he shared a picture of him and Naziyah when they were very young. Just kind of saying how he never thought this was going to happen. His mom just had these two children, like I said. Um, and this is him here.
you had to grow up fast? Oh yeah,
It's no
definitely.
audio on this, but
Especially
he's
after
kind of
seeing my sister like
sharing
cry when we got taken away from our mom. And he was in that car and we got dropped
how
off.
he had to grow up early, pretty much at a young age. He had to step up, and if you're interested in that, I can show you guys once I get to the end of this here. Um, a few clips from my TikTok where I also share details from this case.
Crazy.
But I just wanted you guys to know that Naziyah's mom had two children, which was her brother Vari and Naziyah, that we know of.
To deal with all that. That's a big brother, you know. Right, right. I feel like a dad at that moment, even though I didn't know what parenting was at the time, but yeah. You know,
This is gonna
you
go
know
on
how to
for a
do it.
minute. Like I said, there's no audio. So this is Jarvis and King's car shop here. There's, this truck in the way, but the car shop is here, is attached to a car wash. On Naziyah's final day, seen reportedly, she was at this car shop. Um, Jarvis here and King, or Cordell Wright, picked her up after school. And we know that because King over here testified that in court back in November. He testified before everyone else in the pretrial hearing did in January. So, um, like I said, he testified that they saw her and they picked her up, and she came back to the shop with them while they worked on vehicles. And she sat outside in the truck for hours, while they worked on vehicles. And Jarvis' sister also testified that while she was there, she saw a young girl getting in and out of the car. She asked her brother, Jarvis, who's the girl, and he told her that that was King's niece, which she later stated that she learned that it was not King's niece, and she had reason to believe it was Naziyah, well after Naziyah had went missing. Because Jarvis' sister testified that she went up to the shop to speak to King after Jarvis ended up turning himself in February 9th for that unrelated case. Remember the gun charge? He turned himself in February 9th. And things started going around because, mind you, Naziyah was missing from January 9th. So again, he was in jail in Jarvis' sister because she was there on the day that Naziyah was there. And this was proven by phone records. They were able to ping her phone there. She went and talked to King and said, hey, when I was here, my brother said that your niece was getting in and out of the truck. And he said that was not my niece. That was Jarvis' niece. So this is the shop they were all at. You have Jarvis and King, who are business partners. Notice that King is also incarcerated. He has on his greens here. He's incarcerated with unrelated charges. And at the time that all this was occurring, he was on a tether, aka ankle monitor. So all of his locations could be tracked and monitored. And this is just some footage to give you an idea of, you know, what Naziyah was like. However, in the background, you see there's a guy changing tires. That guy looks to be Jarvis. And this girl is Janiyah, who is Shannon's oldest daughter that I showed you guys, which is Jarvis's daughter. Now, according to text message between Naziyah and Jarvis, around August or September 2023, she got pregnant by him. Her family claims to not be aware. They weren't aware of this pregnancy. This is a picture I found online of Naziyah. And this is the jacket that many people testified that she was wearing on January 9th, the day that she was last seen. She was not reported missing until January 10th. So that's why I say, you know, the day she was last seen was January 9th and reported missing January 10th. But this is the colorful jacket that everyone testified and seeing her in. And this is Naziyah. And you be the judge on if if she was pregnant or not. We don't know. No proof has come out other than her sending text messages to Jarvis, letting him know that she hadn't had a period and that she needed a plan B, or she needed something to handle this baby. And those were in the text messages between her and Jarvis. This is a video, I believe, from a Ring doorbell or neighbor's doorbell of Naziyah on her street after getting off the bus. So see, she got on like blue jeans, some white and something shoes, and the jacket. I gotta look at it. Let me go back. This jacket kind of come down past her waist a little bit. I just wanted to look at the jacket again because is that the okay? I just noticed that the jacket looks over her butt here. Anyway, this is Naziyah per the court. And this video is on my page as well. And this is also Naziyah on her school tablet. This is the last picture she took on her school tablet. She's waving. She, has on her black zip up, her necklace, and the two ponytails here. And like I said, this is the last known photo, and it was taken on her school tablet. Now, Naziyah was using tablets quite often to communicate. It was not known if she had a cell phone or not. And these were some of the items that were found at 7 Mile and Berg. As you see, the black hoodie had DNA on there and also blood. Um, Headphones, a pink. It's kind of hard to tell that it's pink here, but it's definitely pink. A pink onesie or a one-piece jumpsuit, and they found a sneaker or shoe, whatever you want to call it, um, with like the black Nike sign and red and a little bit of white. And so that is, you know, the main facts here. Hey, welcome in. Yeah, so those are the facts. So if you're new to the case and you're wondering who's Naziyah, who are these people, I hope that that helped you understand it a little bit more. I do also want to show you guys something here as well, where a little bit why Jarvis or how he is being charged. And I'm going to share this. Where is it? Yeah, I'm going to share this video here. Oh, don't say they don't have no sound. Still don't have. It didn't have no sound still. Can you check and see if it has sound? I didn't realize it didn't have sound. I can hear it so loud and clear. That's strange. Let's see. Trying to think of why it wouldn't have sound.
Naziyah Harris was back in court today as witness statements continue. Thank you for joining us on Terrence Friday.
And Meredith Bruckner, Harris's body was never recovered after disappearing nearly a year ago, but a witness testified yesterday that she saw 42-year-old defendant Jarvis Butts with Harris in Ypsilanti the evening she went missing. CBS News Detroit's Jack Springate joins us from outside the 36th District Courthouse in Detroit to tell us how phone records are shedding more light on Butts' whereabouts following
Naziyah went missing January 9th.
Well, an expert in phone records forensics and cell tower mapping delivered a compelling timeline of where they tracked Butts' phone the day Naziyah disappeared, as well as the following 36 hours. A little after 4 p.m. on January 9th, 2024, Butts' phone was tracked to his shop on Connor Street, according to the expert's analysis. Between that time and a little before 7:30 p.m., the data shows his phone's location heading towards Ypsilanti, consistent with what one witness said yesterday when she claimed seeing Naziyah with Butts the day she went missing. Further analysis shows more activity from his cell phone near his shop once again. This time it's traced around 8:22 and 9 p.m. on January 9th. The witness then testified to Butts' phone activity stemming from the area near the Park Crest Inn. That's what two witnesses described yesterday as a place Butts would take other women to have sex. The report shows that these calls occurred after 10:35 p.m. on the day Naziyah disappeared. Another exhibit shows Butts' phone activity more than 24 hours later. This time they tracked activity between 11:40 p.m. on January 10th to 1:30 a.m. on the 11th near the area of 7 Mile and Berg Road. This is the same location crews searched for Naziyah's body 1 year ago. They never found her, but they did find a jacket, pink onesie, and black Nike shoes that match what witness described her wearing when she went missing.
We were responding to a missing person.
What was your role in searching the 7 Mile and Berg area?
I was searching the riverbank of the River Rouge. We were searching south along the bank. I was on the east side of the bank in the 7 Mile and Berg area.
We then heard shocking testimony from one of Naziyah's cousins, who is younger than 10 years old. A warning, this information could be disturbing to some viewers. She alleges being in the room with another cousin while Butts took advantage and had sex with Naziyah. Disturbingly, this wasn't the only time she alleges witnessing Butts coercing sex on her cousins. She even says he tried to make advances towards her at one point, but she was able to say no after recognizing what he was trying to do. Unfortunately, that's because she's seen him act this way towards her cousins before, who are also Butts' nieces. One of Naziyah's biggest advocates and adult cousins described seeing Butts in court after hearing these allegations.
I don't have nice words, necessarily for that. But obviously, I have to be strong for my family. I have to be strong for Naziyah, and I'm putting my trust in the justice system.
And it doesn't get much more difficult to hear witness testimony than what we heard from that young girl this afternoon. We'll be here for another day of witness testimony starting tomorrow, and we'll be bringing you updates starting at 10 a.m. throughout the day. For now, reporting outside the 36th District Courthouse, I'm Jack Springate, CBS News Detroit.
Okay, so I did just want to share that with y'all and give newbies or people that are new to the case, people that want to catch up before the trial starts, just a means to catch up and make it digestible for you, because reason, Lord. All right, there we go. So just to make it digestible, Here we go. All right, y'all. So ain't nothing funny about this. It's crazy. Okay. But anyway, I think that's enough. Oh, no. I did want to show y'all something else. Let me see if it's pulled up here. I'm going to show y'all to share audio. To try screen. Okay, so stop. Share the screen. Boom, 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 boom. Share with y'all my TikTok page. I have other content there that is not testimony. I want to make that very clear. There's lots of family stuff, there's lots of just random things, but I did think it was important to first hit you with the facts. Facts, facts, facts. I want to let you do your own investigation, like I know most people would do anyway. But on my TikTok, I have some testimony. I have a Naziyah Harris playlist here, with some testimony and lots of other interesting things that goes on with this family. Her brother recently did an interview. This is what I wanted to show you guys, though. There's two things, actually. When Naziyah first went missing, hear me out, her aunt, no, that's not the video. All right. Can y'all hear it? Right. I think the Wi-Fi a little slow. This ain't gonna work. I tried to do TikTok before, but if you are on TikTok, you can check it out.
It's your girl Evie with Evie TV, and I'm coming to you guys today because I have some questions.
It is working. Let me try it real quick. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. This thing slow, y'all.
All I know is her friends are just saying, and I'm just going based off what her friends saying, that she ran away. She told her kids. She told her friends that she was leaving. She was saying goodbye. She was happy, and that's it. And that's it. Like, that's it. We asked our friends. We asked people. We asked everyone. We don't know. We don't know. And that's what we are trying to figure out. Where is she at? Because I don't know. Where she could be inside this neighborhood, and I don't know. And we've been looking every day. Every day.
All right, so that is from her aunt. And again, this is when she first went missing. This is from February 2024. So I shared that because I wanted y'all to know that
she told
at one point they was looking at it like a runaway.
She told her friends that she was leaving. She was saying goodbye. She was happy. And that's it. And that's it. Like, that's it. We asked our friends. We asked people. We asked everyone. We don't know. We don't know. And that's what we are trying to figure out. Where's she at? Because I don't know. Where?
All right, ma'am. Yeah, I think that's enough right now, because like I said, I want y'all to be able to digest this and be ready for the next part where we dive a little bit deeper into this case, as far as we can, keeping the facts in line. So that's that. Anybody got any questions? Drop them in the chat for quick little questions and answers. Let me know. If not, if you're still here, this video was valuable to you, hit that subscribe button. If not, this is not the place for you. Don't even bother to come back. But if it was good for you, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment, share it with somebody that may be interested in following this case once the trial do start. As far as we know now, Jarvis has not taken a plea deal. However, in the closing arguments, his attorney did state that they don't believe that he could be tried for the unaliving of Naziyah. They was like cool on the SA charges because there's a plethora of text messages between these two that shows that there was something going on. But as far as the unaliving, the attorneys was like, we're not taking that. So if you're still here and you want to learn more about this case, I do have a Naziyah disappearance playlist that you can check out. It's going to be just stuff, okay? And you'll be able to follow it, I believe, from this video. So go ahead and check it out and hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. Like I said, drop it with a friend. Share it with a friend. I am going to continue this, keeping the facts straight thing going on because there's so much speculation on the internet now. And there's a lot with the family. There's a lot of things. There's rabbit holes galore that you can get into with this case. But if you want to keep the facts in line and keep yourself on top of things that are true, that have been, proven, or someone said it in court, then this is your place. So thank you guys so much for joining me. And I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you. It's your girl Evie with Evie TV. And if y'all have some questions, drop it in the chat. Bye-bye.